5 and 5. I'm Lahav Zaken with LNN. Let's begin. This week, disgraced former police officer Derek Chauvin was rightfully convicted on all 3 charges in his trial. Finally, for once, accountability was served. Finally, a police officer has not gotten away with being a vicious murderer. This was definitely a step in the right direction, but there is still so much more work to do. Many went out to peacefully celebrate, but unfortunately, their celebration was marred by the murder of a black teenager in Ohio and the murder of an innocent black man in North Carolina. Congress, please do something. There was huge drama in the world of football this week. On Sunday, 10 of the leading football clubs, along with Tottenham and Arsenal, announced that they were going to ditch the entire footballing pyramid and destroy the sport as we know it to go make a new European Super League, chaired by Florentino Perez, who is also the president of Real Madrid. Now, obviously, they didn't realize that fans were not just going to sit back and allow this to happen. Many fans of these teams threatened to switch to a different club, and thousands upon thousands of people came out to protest. After just 2 days, all the clubs apologized for their mistake and left the breakaway league, with only Real Madrid and their clown and joke of a president remaining. I'm just hoping that fans have learned from this that they really have the power in numbers and we see changes, especially with the new Champions League format. Now to Real Madrid, Maryland, where Harriet Tubman Let's try that again. Now to Maryland, where Harriet Tubman lived in a cabin when she was in her late teens and early 20s. For the last 20 years, archaeologists have been unsuccessfully trying to find the house until now. This week, at long last, the house was finally discovered. The home is located on a 2,600 acre panel, which was actually bought by the United States Fish and Wildlife Service last year. It is unclear whether or not this will be made into a museum and whether or not tourists will now frequent the spot to learn about Tubman. Let's now go south to Louisiana, where a giant plastic plant wants to locate in a predominantly black and low-income community. Many are upset with this, rightfully so, because of toxins that cause cancer. Now, this part of Louisiana is already known as Cancer Alley due to chemicals from other factories and industrial pollution. According to the Washington Post, the cancer rates will double because of this. There's a big reason why the residents of this area may not try to block the plant. As I said, this is a low-income area, so people need jobs, and they are forced to decide whether or not to get cancer or see their kids go to bed hungry. This community has already been struggling. Stores, shops, grocery stores closing. People are suffering. And yet, these people want to go and locate there. Can you imagine, for a moment, that this plastic plant decided to go locate in a higher income white neighborhood? Can you imagine it? No. It's racist, and they're targeting low-income people because they know that they need the jobs. Look, I really hope that John Bel Edwards and Bill Cassidy and John Kennedy and the local politicians such as representatives and mayors decide to make sure that this doesn't go ahead. Okay, let's go to Mars, where NASA's Perseverance rover hit a historic milestone. On the surface of the red planet, it made clear oxygen. This is the first time that this has ever happened, and it could actually help astronauts build a colony in the future. It will also help astronauts breathe and fuel rockets, which is what makes this such a big deal. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. See you next Saturday and have a good week, guys.